We're going to move on to our next storyteller. When I asked her if she'd use the Age app, she said she did it on the way over here and that it's absolutely horrifying. So please give some love to Courtney Allen as she comes to the stage. Courtney, choose your screenwriter. Who is it?
Ricky Carmona?
Yeah, Ricky. Okay, give it up for Courtney.
Oh, man, okay. All right, cool. Okay. So when I was 20, I started dating a woman who I called Baby Mama. And not because she was my baby mama, but because as a 20-year-old lesbian, she was the first woman I ever dated who had a kid. And when we started dating, we were both 20, and the baby was 2 months old, but that wasn't a red flag for me. I had done babysitting, and I didn't mind changing diapers. So it was all good. I had also recently dropped out of college, and in true millennial fashion, I was living at home with my mom in Massachusetts. So it's safe to say that I didn't really know what I was doing with my life, but still figuring out this mic. But so yeah, baby mom and I started dating, and it was going great. By great, I mean I really liked her kid, and I didn't have a lot going on. So about 9 months in, it suddenly hit me one day. I was like, oh shit, her lease is coming up soon, and she's gonna want me to move in with her, and I don't really have any excuse not to, other than hell no, I don't want to, because if I move in with her, I'm gonna become a full-time baby daddy. I'm never gonna go back to school. My life is gonna be over, and So I switch into brainstorming mode. I'm like, all right, so I don't wanna move in with her because, that feels like that would be hard. And I don't wanna break up with her because that also feels like it would be hard. And I was just kind of feeling like I needed to do something for me, And that's when it hit me. I was like, baby mama, do you want to travel the world together? And baby mama, being who she was like, Courtney, that sounds great. Let's do it. 2 lesbians and a 1-year-old traveling internationally. What could go wrong? Well, we ended up finding a farm in Costa Rica that would have us. And we were planning to stay there for 6 months, and we were going to be working on the farm in exchange for living there. And neither baby mama or I had any official farming experience, but I had chickens when I was growing up, and baby mama recently took a workshop on dowsing. And if any of you know what dowsing is, it's the delicate art of finding underground water with sticks. So we felt like we had the skill sets. We were going to be farmers. We were ready. So we started planning the trip, and at this point, I kind of felt like babies were this adorable accessory that you could dress up, and they would match you. You could take cute pictures that would get a lot of likes on Facebook. Instagram wasn't a thing yet. And on a bad day, their diaper might explode. But, that was a bad day. So that's where I was at when planning this trip. And I was definitely the planner in the relationship. I got us luggage. I did all of the things. I made sure we all had passports. I got developmentally appropriate clothes for the next 6 months for baby. And throughout this process, I was just psyched to go to Costa Rica. So I got this bright orange backpack, the kind that the baby goes in and you can take them places. Because I was thinking all right, when we have breaks from the farm or on weekends, we're going to go hike volcanoes, and we're going to be hanging out under waterfalls. We're going to go ziplining with baby. So excited. It's going to be great. And partway through planning, baby mama comes to me and is like, Courtney, you're kind of doing everything. I want to help out. What can I do? I was like, oh, right, yeah, you're coming too. I guess you should contribute. Why don't you be in charge of buying the airline tickets? I was like, you can't really mess that up. She knew when we were going, she knew where we were going, and she knew who was going. There were 3 of us. So that was her one job, airline tickets. So a couple months later, and lots of planning later, the day comes that we're finally going to go. And my wonderful dad offered to drive us to the airport. So we're driving down Route 1, And it's just like slowly starting to hit me. I'm going to be spending 24/7 for the next 6 months with a baby and a woman that I don't really like that much. But I was like, you know what? No, like, it's cool. I'm going to be doing me. I'm going to get to go ziplining. It's going to be awesome. So we get to the airport, and I'm full-blown freaking out inside. I was like, but I was trying to play it cool. I was trying to act like I was in charge and, like, definitely knew what I was doing. So we get all of our stuff out of the car. My dad gives me a hug, and he's like, Courtney, I love you. Like, have such a fun time. And I'm just like, yeah, it's going to be so great. But again, I was trying to play it cool. I was trying to be in charge. So we got all of our stuff inside, and we got baby in the backpack. And we had 3 big bags. So we get them all inside. We put them up on the scale. And the woman who was checking us in was like, all right, that's going to be $75. I was like, no. I looked last night online, and you guys don't charge a baggage fee for international flights, so that's going to be $0. Already saving money. And she's like, you know what? You're so right. We don't charge a baggage fee for international flights. But it says right here, you guys are going to San Jose, California, so... And I was like, no, sweetie, I think you read that wrong. We're going to San Jose, Costa Rica, so $0. And she just kind of looked at me with this like sad pity and goes, ooh, honey, it says California. So I just start sobbing. She had one job. I did everything. I planned weekend trips. One job. So we spent all day in the airport, but we finally did make it to the correct San Jose. But maybe unsurprisingly, our trip didn't go exactly how we'd planned. Baby mama and baby lasted 11 days in Costa Rica before coming home. And I spent the next 2 months traveling around Central America, meeting wonderful people, getting to hike volcanoes, hang out under waterfalls, and finally got to experience the wonderful joy of doing something for myself. Thanks.